about fights because it's such a fucking douche thing to do. Like, yo, I'm the fucking man in fights. But I am. Unfortunately, the thing that sucks, I'm undefeated in fights. Never lost. But it's not like I win in a cool way. Like, I have weird strength. It used to be called something different. Now we're all woke. So it's weird strength now. Until they take away my right to say weird. But no, so I mean, I have that kind of strength, so no fight I get in is ever fucking cool. This is what that means. I've never lost a fight, but I've also never not cried in a fight. That's every fight. Every fight is just me getting punched in the face first, and then I cry, and I have one move. I just cry and walk straight at the person. Why would you hit me? And then I squeeze him as hard as I can. That's the only move I have. It's just, we could have been best friends, you fucking idiot. And I cry as hard as I can. Which sucks, because when you win a fight, you want to be like, yeah, dude. Like, I've won fights at parties and been like, in your head, you're like, if you win a fight at a party, maybe you'll get some pussy. People will think you're cool, but no chick wants to fuck that guy. No chick's like, oh man, you see that Shrek who cried? Who's that Shrek over there that cried and squeezed that guy? He just walked right at him like an Irish Frankenstein.
She's in the bathtub.
Is that British ASMR in a bathtub?
Yeah.
She's asking me about how I feel about older women.
Yeah.
What, do you bring me down here to make me come, dude?
No.
Are you trying to get me hard? Was this a setup?
No, I would never do anything
This is a setup.
like that. Huh? No, I've never.
You invite me over here, you put on some ASMR, get me fucking rock hard, give me some water.
No,
What are you doing? You make me jerk off on this podcast?
No.
What was that? What does she want?
I'm not. Look,
That was the question?
No, yeah.
How do I feel about older ladies?
I've never seen that question. I never seen that woman. I'm glad she's staying clean. I don't know that lady. She's attractive. Obviously, I think she's attractive. Look at the suds on her chest a little. I didn't notice that before. But no, we didn't bring you down here to get anything out of you, man. At all. I mean, just have some information, I guess. What if you just masturbated onto the mic and just left?
What is your question? What is he?
I'd like to thank Ari and his people for this beautiful weather. Thank you. Ari used to host the show This Is Not Happening, a show named after his comedy career. Ari is edgy and shocking, which is a really cool thing for a 50-year-old guy to be. Isn't it cool? Ari's yoga videos suck and are gay. Ari, it's sad to see you failing like this. Ari is having a tough time selling tickets, which is sad.
Scary. You can do it. Ready, set.
No matter what.
You go, you're on. Dirt, man.
Uh-oh. Picking up speed.
We're gonna catch her.
How's this going?
Oh.
That was a hard hit.
Is she okay?
Yeah, they don't realize they're dense.
Yeah.
People don't realize they're thick, dude. It's compacted.
It's compacted weight.
That guy thought she's not that big. I can just arm tackle.
No.
You gotta wrap up.
You gotta wrap up, dude. Holy shit.
But yes, obviously hilarious.
Obviously, yeah.
You know, I did Kill Tony a while back, and there was a little person, and this other guy lifted the little person above his head.
They did that on mine. They did that on mine too.
Oh, so it's the same guy.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so the guy works at a strip club.
Yes.
Anyway, I was like, how much does this guy weigh? And he's like, 160.
He's a unit, dude. They're thick.
Yeah, so
160.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
All right.
4'5", 160.
Jesus.
I mean, they look adorable in light, but they're not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what did you just say?
No, I mean, they just look adorable in light, but they're not.
In light?
And light.
And light. I thought you meant in light, and then when the lights come
I thought you
No.
meant adorable in life. Like in real life, they look adorable, but You can really
Oh.
see how much.
No, you guys, I look all
I can't believe
tiny
you said
and
that about the,
adorable. I know.
Small community.
The small
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have a pretty fucking sick like resume
Yeah.
because I played. It's D1 football, and then if you join West Point, if you join the Army during active war, you are technically I'm a decorated veteran. That's a medal.
That's sick.
I quit right away. I quit West Point right away, first month, and then I got SNL. So technically, I'm a Division I football player that is a decorated veteran and was cast on Saturday Night Live. And I didn't do one of those things, but that is my resume technically. And it's such I could order the
amazing.
medal. I could get the medal.
You should, man.
I could order that medal and wear it.
And wear it on your hoodie.
Yeah, my shitty stained hoodie.
Do you board early on planes?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Do you have your milk?
Oh no. I don't steal valor there. I've been flying first class lately.
No, give me Trump.
I thought that was Trump.
Trumpet.
No, Joe.
Give me Trump with scientists.
Joe, there's a lot of scientists out there. There's these guys that come in here, they talk to you, they don't know what they're saying. They talk to you about getting pussy. I get pussy a lot of guys.
I got in a fight in North Carolina. I played college football very briefly. I quit, and but when I was still playing, so I was big at the time. I'm big now, but I was like 6'3", 300. And I was benching 350, dude. I was fucking. So imagine that Frankenstein move. Bench 350. I'm like, oh god, fucking murder me. But we were watching my friends fight, and I played on the football team, so we would fight like the townies, and it was Division I, so all my friends were just jacked black dudes. It was pretty fucking sick. And we would just beat the shit out of these people. It was like Burlington, North Carolina. They were all white trash. And I was standing next to this dude watching my friend fight, and I definitely was just scratching my ass. Or so I was just reaching behind me, and this guy thought I was reaching for a gun. And just right next to me just socked me in the fucking mouth. And this was the coolest thing I've done. I chugged my beer and slammed it. And I was like, you're gonna have to hit me harder than that. I just went in the full fucking... And I grabbed him, and I remember he fell perfectly. Like he fell... he fell sitting, facing that way. Like he fell sitting right here, and I just grabbed him by his hair and fucking... People had to pull me off. They hit me! And then the last fight I got in was at Penn State, and this guy... I was at a party. I was at a college party when I was out of college, which is fucking sick. And I was with my friends, and my one friend, who's a shit talker, was like, he just was like, this kid's talking shit on you, dude. He's trying to fight you. And I was like, no, he's not. Like, he definitely wasn't. He was just sitting there. And he was like, then that guy just stood up and was like, what the fuck if I am, dude? Like, what are you gonna do? And so I was like, well, then we'll fight. We'll definitely fight. And he was so little. That's another thing. I've never fought anyone my size. So I'm bragging about being undefeated, but I only fight people I'm definitely going to beat the fuck out of. That's the rule. You never fight a wrestler, and you always fight someone you're definitely going to beat. Like women. I'm also undefeated against women. Actually, that's not true. My fucking sister's here. She used to fuck me up. She's 7 years older than me. She played college basketball. She fucked me up. And then in 5th grade, I saw Goldberg do the spear on WCW, and I was like, I can do that. And for a week, I just beat the shit out of my sisters. Took it out on them. Classic spears, dude. That's funny. One time, my sister, she's here, she lost a game in basketball her senior year And I was talking shit. I was like, you guys fucking suck. At the dinner table, and my dad was like, all right, square up, finish it. And we cleared out the living room table, and my sister and I boxed. Just bare knuckle fucking box. And she fucking rocked me. I was getting killed. I was like, I don't want to hit her back. And she was pissed, yeah. Katie's here. She also got drunk and punched me in the face over a game of Scrabble. Thanksgiving Day, she punched me in the forehead. Just a jab in the forehead. What a fucking loser. How old were you at that point? You were old, dude. You tried to lie about that. You were like 30. You were 30 and wasted at Aunt Kay's house. In Dillsburg, PA, right after the archery contest.
We went down there and fucked them up. I mean, that
Yeah,
was
well,
pretty
how do you know who did it?
Because a friend of mine heard from somebody else, and he called me. He's like, he's down here. It's these guys that I worked with, right, down on the waterfront. And then I went home, and all my weed was gone.
I love the things that you laugh at. He laughed at waterfront on that because it's just information we don't need to know.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
I went home, and my stash was gone. And then I went back, and, like, those guys never came back to work. So it was kind of...
Right.
I don't know. It was
You do
obvious.
look like
And
so
then-
you're into like small. You look like a guy that Batman would beat up at like the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the beginning
Funk
of the
number
movie,
2.
Batman would beat you up down at the waterfront. Yeah. For real though, Kim has sucked a lot of guys' dicks in this industry to get ahead, and still isn't really doing that well. That is sad. Kim is getting fat. Natalie Cuomo is so unfunny. Lewis booked Kim. Thanks, fellas.
How did you know you were funny when you were young? Did you know you were funny? What was going on with you?
Yeah, I knew I was funny. I was kind of a dickhead growing up, like in
Yeah?
school and shit. Yeah, I always had fun making fun of people.
Oh yeah,
talking shit.
When you're young, that's the
I
best
loved it.
way.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yelling.
Yeah.
Class, school. What's better than being funny in school? Farting in class.
I never did it. You did it?
Oh, I used to. Yes.
Wow.
And dude, my one buddy used to fart. Yeah, he used to really do it. And he would come up to you and be like, it was a funny joke. He would walk up to you and go, "Who do you want me to pass this gas to?" And you go, "You'd pick someone," and he would walk up to their desk, fart on the desk. How fun is that? Dude, he used to shit differently. In high school, he would shit different. He would come up a different way to take a shit. And me and all my friends would come in and watch him. Like sometimes he would hold himself up from the top of the stalls and drop it in.
Oh, yeah.
He would plank at the top with his ass down.
Ooh.
We got in trouble. A teacher came in. It was like, what the fuck is going on? He was holding himself up. His face was dark red because it was so hard to do, dude. It was hard to do. It was so hard. He would drop like one drop out. We'd be like, yo, let's go. People were screaming. A math teacher came in. It was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Get out of here. We all had to run.
You're like,
Yeah.
divide this bitch.
Yeah,
and
dude.
he's just shitting. Yeah, dude. There is
Yeah.
something amazing. Shit is like such magic because it's like you can just make shit come out of your body. It's almost like doing magic.
Wait, but you guys know who Hans Kim is? And you guys like traveled here and you're like, hopefully Hans Kim takes a liking to us? What a sad fucking existence, dude. That sucks. That sucks. You know you're better than him? You know that?
Yeah.
Don't get tricked.
You got
Look at his
benefits, bro.
shirt. You're better than that. Come on.
Yes.
No, it's not like they paid me that much.
But do you fight?
What's hilarious is I got like a Chevy Cruze out of it. I got trashed globally, and I got a Chevy Cruze, pre-owned Chevy Cruze. I'm like, this has actually worked out. This is a good deal. The whole thing was worth it. It's a decent ride. I hate to spill the beans, but I got a text that said, "Yo, it's Ye," and Kanye contacted me that day.
That day he was
That day,
on his media tour.
that night, yes, and he wanted to work on something
on his media Daily Storm.
and unfortunately I had to decline. I mean, it was crazy. It gave me like my face got hot. I was in an Uber. I was talking to Matt, and I was like, "Dude, Ye just texted me."
That's crazy.
Did you show that to the guy next to you?
I was in the back of an Uber, just like, they're like, he wants to talk right now. I was like, I'm in an airport. I can't. I was just trying to buy time. I was like, holy fuck. Because I knew whatever he said, I was going to say yes. I fucking love Kanye West. I love his music.
You're doing the right.
I love his music.
You're doing
so
the right
much.
thing. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
There's no one better to interview him than Alex Jones.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm not saying the Nazis are cool. I don't like them. They kind of like took
Yeah.
like attack
Yeah,
people. I'm
tell
not
him,
really
you
with
don't
that.
like Nazis, so I like Hitler.
Dude, the one that cunt, like he's like, we're having fun here, we're just fucking around. Everybody's crazy here. All right, we're gonna head to break. And then just Kanye, like, while all the cameras panning past the desk, he's like, I like Hitler. That's just how the segment ended. He must have been like, God damn it. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, no, he was like, yeah, we're going mega viral right now.
Yeah,
What do you want me to
it's
tweet?
lit. It's lit.
It's lit.
You guys seen college kids lately?
No, but there's good-looking girls at FSU. Always have been.
I was a troll.
Yeah.
Walking around them.
Yeah.
I was afraid to look at them.
You're all old. They're like babies, huh?
They are. Well,
Like,
they're beautiful babies.
Yeah,
fuck.
there's some. When we were in high school, I went to high school in Florida.
Yeah.
We would just like, that was what they would try to sell you on to go to any one of the schools. They'd be like, go to FSU because the girls are unbelievable.
Why? What is it about Florida
Just fucking
State?
hot. It attracts
Yeah,
hot
it's-
fucking
chicks
chicks.
go
Boy,
there?
the guys were hot too.
Yeah.
And they were mean. They were mean to me because I was wearing a Notre Dame shirt and I'm pale. They criticized me for being pale.
What did they say to you?
They said, have you ever seen the sun? Freak. Guy called me a homo.
Yeah.
One guy said, I swear to God, one frat kid yelled from his balcony, you probably voted for Biden.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which actually hurt. That one hurt.
That hurt.
I did. Look, I didn't.
Yeah.
You know? But that's an insult. That's an insult. That's like, you are a pussy.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's for sure what he said.
You can look at someone and be like, fucking Biden voter. It's like, whoa, dude.
Feeble.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that is.
He yelled it from a balcony, and it was him and his hot friends.
Yeah.
Tony looks like Matthew McConaughey's skeleton. I don't have a joke for this, but something about Tony being young Sheldon. You say bazinga every time he makes one of his gay jokes. Here's the thing. Tony for real thought he was going to be the Joker. You ever see the movie The Joker? It was a dream of his. He does the laugh sometimes in front of his friends. And they told me this when he wasn't around, and they all make fun of him behind his back. Isn't that funny? As soon as he left the room, they were all like, dude, he keeps going. Isn't it such an embarrassing dream to have? What a dumb fuck. He believes he could be the Joker. Tony also, I believe, had a Corvette with a license plate that said, I roast. I can't believe people are calling this guy gay, dude. That's cool. That's so cool. I roast. Is that true? Damn, that sucks. Here's one somebody else wrote. Tony's father was a mafioso and his mother was the horse head he woke up next to. Tony is clearly gay and malnourished.
This is a good podcast.
This is what the people want. Just two
They do.
dudes
They love
drinking some whiskey and then
they
going
love
back and forth.
sports.
Going back and forth. Now, who was that guy?
Trust me, the girls checked out a long time ago.
Really?
Well, they saw the thumbnail.
I lost the girls. Yeah.
They didn't click.
No.
This is all buds, man.
This is the bros.
This is the
This is just the dudes now. It's
No.
funny. I've done shows with like my friends, and they have like I can't believe they have girls in their audience.
I do.
I can't believe it.
No, we do have a good faction of women. on
God.
here. No, why? You have no women fans?
Bro, none.
How? No, how?
What do you mean, Al?
This kid, I just took him outside. he started stretching like a kickboxer. He started doing leg shit, and he was like, I'm a fucking state champion kickboxer. He was like 120 pounds. Like, I was like, dude, I don't care what fucking karate you know. I'm just gonna grab you. I'm gonna fucking grab you. I'm gonna fuck you up. Don't do this. And he kept stretching. I remember he had dog tags on. So that's the type of fucking douche this guy is. Not a soldier. I'm not hating on the troops. He just had dog tags. Shout out Peggy. Forgot you have dog tags. That's funny. But so we walk outside, and I just walked at him and grabbed him and held him. And there was like a waist-high wall in this person's backyard. And I was just holding him over it. And he was like, okay, dude, okay. Like, he just immediately quit. And then I was like, all right, man, chill. And I let go of him. And from his back, he fucking punched me in the face. And I was like, what? And then I held him and did that thing where I freaked out. I held him with one hand and punched. And I broke his nose. There was blood everywhere. It was fucking sick. It was fucking sick. And then I blacked out. I got drunk. And I woke up in bed next to this girl. And I had blood on my hands. I was like, you want to hook up? And she was like, ew, gross. All right.
You are not good at this. Where you been doing this at? Where have you been
I
this
was
whole
in
time?
Charleston, South Carolina. We had like one mic a week.
Right, I hate Charleston,
Yeah,
South
it's terrible.
Carolina.
That's where I sold that on the phone.
Alex, you're gonna make it, dude.
I love it. I got you're
You know
my
what I
people.
mean?
Drunk people fucking love me.
I don't know about you guys, but when I look at Alex, I think about him like on a Netflix special, being like, dude, I can't wait to watch 1 hour of this guy talking.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I'm just fucking around, dude. Nobody would ever watch that.
Yeah,
shit.
nobody will ever see it. It's all
Of
right.
all time, dude. This shit stinks.
This is gonna be a quiet ride back to South Carolina, huh?
Oh no, I moved out here.
Oh, you moved here?
Yeah, fucking mistakes were made.
Oh
You know what you should do? You should get a handgun, then people pay attention to you.
You're right. You're fucking right. I'm from South Carolina. I know how that works.
Then you come to a show and you say, do you think it was funny when you made fun of me about my dreams?
My dad's a fucking animal. My dad grew up in a creek, on a creek, basically in it. The Connenaguina in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. It's like 5, how many brothers do you have? 4? They're all fucking savages. They're all huge, too. They're all huge, jacked fucking idiots. And it was a weird way they lived. Like, it was a white trash, like, compound of people. And they had cats. There were cats everywhere. There were too many cats. And their horse one time squashed a cat. It got in there. And my dad one time, he said he started the lawnmower and there was a cat in it. There were fucking cats everywhere. There were so many cats that my grandpa put them all in a bag and threw them in the creek. And then they hit the dam and broke open. And several of the kittens crawled back to the house and he was like, all right, these ones can stay. These are tough fucking cats. Which is a great story. But this story, this is a fucking weird story. They had a cow that they killed and ate. That was like my dad's pet. He cried and ate it. So yeah, my dad's tough. I grew up in a nice house and just played video games all the time. My dad grew up like just a moron. He wanted to grow fish in their pool over the winter. You'd catch fish from the creek and put them in the pool, and it would freeze over. And then in the summer, when it would thaw out, there'd just be tons of dead fish. He was a moron. Oh my God, his stories are fucking hilarious. But this was a different time. Like he had to fight other kids at the Knights of Columbus picnic. He remembers being like 4th grade having to fist fight for the dads. But no, he got in a fight one time. My uncle Frank, he's the oldest, and he's the only one that's not huge and jacked. He's like a normal guy, but I mean, he's still a fucking psycho. Like he went to Notre Dame, he left Notre Dame, he went to the Marines in Vietnam, and then left and came back and became a prison warden. He's a fucking animal. And this is how funny it is, because he's been in prisons his whole life. So like, he talks like a black guy from the 70s. So, I'll see him. I'm like, what's up, Holmes? I'm like, all right. You jive-ass motherfucker. I'm like, all right. Like my cousin Jeff caught him bench pressing in the garage listening to Ghetto Boys. He's like 68. It was fucking hilarious. So he at the time he was a volunteer firefighter in Steelton, Pennsylvania, and he would be like a first responder. So he had a, what is it called, a scanner, and he would take calls and he would get to the fire first. So he got a call once, and he raced over there to get it. These people said there was a house fire, and he got there, and it was just just 4 fucking idiots, and it was a motorcycle that had caught fire that they just put out with a garden hose. It was a tough sentence. Yeah, shout out fucking Hacker 4. Munich Gold. Yeah, do you want the beer the Nazis drink? Here it is, guaranteed. It says since 1417. This beer's been through a ton. Been through the Protestant Reformation, the Holocaust. This beer went through that.
Colin, tell us something crazy about you we didn't talk about last week that you think that people might find interesting about you.
I have a transgender sister. Is that cool? Is that cool? Sorry.
All right, whatever, Texas.
Absolutely.